Hello everyone, welcome back to our SolidWorks course. In this new lecture, we would be learning about the extrude feature, what it is and how do we use it. But before we move to SolidWorks, I will explain it to you what is extrusion and how does it work. In the previous module, we've learned about 2D sketches. Let's say you created a rectangular 2D sketch and you want to extrude it to a cuboid. In this situation, you would be using the extrude command. What you would do is that you would use this extrude command and generate this cuboid. If we talk about extrusion is nothing but extending our rectangular profile along the path that we provide up to a x distance that also is provided by us. What the software does is that it extends the profile along the path normally to the plane. This function is done by the boss extrude command. Now let's say if you want to cut a circular hole in this cuboid, in that case you would be required to use the cut extrude command. We will take a look at both of these in depth on our SolidWorks software. Let's move to the software and learn how to use this command. We will launch SolidWorks and open a new part. As discussed before in the 2D sketching module, we know that before beginning a sketch, we need to select a plane, and depending on our orientation of our geometry, the plane is been selected. Let's say for this sketch, we select the front plane and begin sketching on it. We will simply create a rectangular sketch here. We'll select the corner rectangle and draw it on the plane. Let's give the rectangle dimensions of 50 by 80. We will give its width as 50 millimeters and the height as 80 millimeters. Once we have fully defined our sketch, we will move to the Features tab over here and we'll select Boss Extrude. Once we are into the Boss Extrude command, you can see that it shows a preview of how our geometry or how a sketch would be extruded. Now here are some options that you need to choose wisely. Over here we can see that there is an arrow showing in which direction would a profile be extruded. If you want to reverse the direction of this arrow, what you would do is that you would simply click on the reverse direction over here. Now you can see that it is being extruded in the opposite direction as previously. Next we have some features over here that allow us to define our extrusion. First is blind. If whatever value you enter over here would be extruded blindly. For example, 10 mm is the current situation. Next in line is up to the vertex. If we have another geometry over here, we can extrude this plane or we can extrude this profile up to that vertex. Up to surface is similar, but we select a surface instead of a vertex. Offset from a surface. Let's say if you want this extrusion to be at a particular offset from some surface, you will select the same command. Next, up to body. If you want this extrusion to take place up to a certain body, you can select that body and select this command. If you select mid plane, this extrusion will happen from the mid plane of the geometry, that is a 2D sketch. You can see over here that the extrusion is taking place on either sides of our profile. It is divided equally from the profile. That is, if we have entered a value of 10 mm, it is being extruded 5 mm on either sides. Once we have entered all these values, we will simply click on OK and you can see here that a profile has been extruded. This is how you can extrude your 2D sketches into 3D geometries. I hope it was clear how you can convert your 2D sketches into 3D geometries using the extrude features. I will see you in the next video and we will learn about cut extrude in the same. Thank you.